Many of us get older. We see a lot of our favorite rock icons passing away. A lot of them certainly getting older, especially people like Paul Di'Anno, former Iron Maiden singer, who is now confirmed deceased at age 66 after battling severe health issues. Paul Di'Anno is the original voice behind Iron Maiden's early success in the 80s. His passing was confirmed by his longtime label, Conquest Music, through a statement shared on social media on Monday, October 21st. On behalf of his family, Conquest Music is deeply saddened to confirm the death of Paul Andrews, professionally known as Paul Di'Anno. The statement read, "Paul passed away at his home in Salisbury despite facing significant health challenges in recent years, which confined him to a wheelchair." What's amazing to note is Paul still continued to perform for his fans, completing over 100 shows in 2023. This shows a commitment to his craft and probably why he's a legend in the rock music industry. Now, Di'Anno's legacy with Iron Maiden is tied to his band's formative years, where he sang on the first two albums, Iron Maiden in 1980 and The Killers 1981, which laid the foundation for the group's rise to this global stardom that they hit. You could certainly tell from his face here how proud he is to be performing. This is a man that genuinely loves performing. The band shared their condolences on social media alongside a photo of Di'Anno with bassist Steve Harris. "We are deeply saddened to hear of Paul Di'Anno's passing," Iron Maiden wrote in their tribute. "Paul's contribution to the band was monumental, setting us on the path that has defined our journey for nearly 5 decades. His groundbreaking energy and distinctive voice on those first two albums will always be remembered by us and fans worldwide." Just a little note, he was born in Chingford, East London in 1958. Di'Anno immersed himself in music from a young age, performing with local bands throughout his teenage years. His break came in 1978 when drummer Doug Sampson introduced him to Iron Maiden. After recording the EP, The Soundhouse Tapes, the band secured a deal with EMI, setting the stage for their rise in the heavy metal scene. Although Di'Anno's raw and punk-infused vocal style was instrumental in Iron Maiden's early success, he struggled with substance abuse, which led to his departure from the band in 1981. Substance abuse is widely in the entertainment industry, so that's not unusual. But he was succeeded by Bruce Dickinson, who became the voice of Iron Maiden for much of their subsequent career. Now, you guys who are fans know this, and you know that he later fronted other projects, including Go Magog, Battlezone, and his self-titled band, Di'Anno. So, in recent years, though, Paul Di'Anno faced a series of health complications. In 2021, he launched a crowdfunding campaign to cover the cost of knee surgery after developing a large abscess in his leg. Iron Maiden then stepped in to cover the remaining medical expenses. Reflecting on his health struggles in an interview with MB Live, Di'Anno recounted a close brush with death. "When I returned to England, the doctors told me I had just 45 minutes to live due to sepsis." Sepsis is horrible. It's when you get an infection in your blood. "They pumped me with antibiotics and I spent 8 months in the hospital," he said. "The band was amazing. They helped with the last stretch of my treatment and I'll be forever grateful." Sounds like even though bands separate and they fall apart and sometimes they go their own ways, people in the end will always respect what you've done to, I guess, make them the crew or the people that they are today. Iron Maiden is still a band that a lot of people still enjoy listening to. Myself being a Gen Xer, I think our generation, we are still going to like the music from the 80s and 90s, just because the sounds that you have today are just not the same. And though even myself, not being a huge heavy metal fan, I do have friends and family that do like heavy metal and do like these bands. And so with that, may he rest in peace. But tell me what you guys think about this. He's only 66. It is sad to see people dying at such young ages. Have a great day and remember to think for yourself.